You can do Europe by train, two completely different ways. Option A, you book a famous scenic route, and it's rammed, overpriced, and the vibe feels like a moving tourist queue. Option B, you take a route nobody on TikTok is banging on about, and you accidentally get the best views of your entire trip for the price of a meal deal. The difference isn't luck, it's matching the right train journey to your vibe. Europe is built for train travel. You're watching a film outside your window, alpine peaks, fjords, castles, coastlines, frame by frame. But most top 10 scenic trains lists miss the entire point. The perfect trip for a photographer chasing dramatic landscapes is not the same trip as a family on summer holiday. A luxury milestone trip is not the same as a backpacker watching their budget. So today, we're doing this properly. I'm your scenic train matchmaker. We're taking Europe's most legendary routes and scoring each one on three things. Vibes, what it actually feels like onboard. Views, what kind of wow you're getting. Value, how worth it is for your time and money. By the end, you won't just have a list of pretty trains, you'll have your match. And stay until the end. I'll give you a 20-second decision tree that makes picking your route stupidly easy. Quick breakdown. What do we mean by vibes, views, value? Vibes. Is it luxury lounge energy? Social backpacker chaos? Quiet romance? Gritty adventure with locals? The vibe decides whether you're relaxed or irritated by minute 30. Views. Not just pretty. What kind of scenery hits you? Alpine purist, peaks, glaciers, insane engineering, fjord obsessed, waterfalls, deep valleys, dramatic drops. Fairy tale mode, castles, rivers, vineyards, hidden gem hunter, landscapes that feel undiscovered. Value, not cheap versus expensive. Value is, did the experience match what you paid? A 55-minute ride can be insane value. An all-day luxury epic can also be worth every penny. Right, keep your ideal combo in mind, because now we're opening the matchmaking files. If you want a train journey that feels like the Alps showing off, this is it. Vibes, moving theatre. It's calm, focused, almost reverent. People aren't chatting loudly. They're quietly losing their minds at the windows. There's this shared, are you seeing this? Energy, without anyone actually saying it. Views, all killer, no filler. You climb through classic Swiss scenery into high mountain drama. Glacial lakes, so blue, they look edited. Massive viaducts, and that iconic moment where the red train curves across a stone bridge like it's posing for a postcard. Then, plot twist, you drop into Italy, and suddenly the landscape feels warmer, softer, completely different. Two countries, one journey. Value, mid to premium, but dense. For a half-day journey, the wow per minute is ridiculous. If you're the kind of person who pauses travel videos to screenshot the scenery, this is your train, your match. If you're a photographer, an engineering plus nature person, or you want the most classic Alps experience without committing an entire day. If Swiss scenic trains are polished symphonies, this one is a raw rock concert. Vibes, gritty, real, earned. This isn't a curated luxury experience. It's the kind of train where you're sharing space with locals, actually going somewhere. And that's exactly what makes it special. You'll swap stories, you'll share food, you'll feel like you've actually traveled. Views, wildly underrated. You cut through mountains and canyons, roll across massive bridges. And at certain points, you're so high up that your brain does that little, wait, we're on a train? Glitch. Then you finish near the Adriatic coast with that, I can't believe more people don't do this feeling. Value, possibly the best adventure per pound on this entire list. It's usually far cheaper than the famous alpine routes. Costs less, but somehow feels bigger. Your match here if you're a budget traveler who wants a real story. You don't need luxury, You'd trade polish for authenticity every single time. If you love this kind of underrated epic, wait until you see the hidden gem later. Same energy, totally different landscape. This might be the most concentrated scenic ride in all of Europe. Vibes, shared excitement. Everyone on board is doing the same thing, bouncing from one side of the carriage to the other like it's a competitive sport. The train even slows down for the big moments. And that's entirely the point. Views. Norway in fast forward. You start high, then drop dramatically toward the fjord through steep valleys, massive waterfalls, and mountain scenery that looks like it was designed specifically to sell postcards. The Kjosfossen waterfall stop is basically Norway saying, "You're welcome." Value, elite time value. The entire journey is under an hour. If you're short on days and want maximum scenic impact, this is a cheat code. Your match if you've got limited days, you're traveling with family, or you want a guaranteed wow add-on to a Norway itinerary. Right, quick check-in. Which one's calling you so far? Drop it in the comments. Alps, Balkans, or fjords. And if you want more planning made simple, travel matchmakers like this, hit subscribe. Now, let's shift into fairy tale mode. This isn't a mountain pass journey. This is romance on rails. Vibes, relaxed, historic, effortless. You can do this on regular regional trains, hop on and off whenever you fancy. And it feels more like drifting through a storybook than taking a scenic ride. Views, castles, vineyards, river bends. Every curve reveals another medieval castle perched on a hill, plus old towns and steep vineyard slopes. It's European fairy tale brought to life. If you've ever seen a postcard of Germany that made you think, that can't be real, this is where it was taken. Value. One of the best value scenic rides in Western Europe. No premium ticket required to get premium scenery. Just a standard regional train fare. Your match if you love history, wine regions, and you want stunning views without committing an entire day or an entire paycheck. Remember that underrated epic I teased earlier? Here it is. If you want alpine beauty without Swiss crowds and Swiss prices, meet your soulmate. Vibes, quiet discovery. It's a simple local feeling train. And that's the magic, because it doesn't feel like a tourist attraction. Until the scenery starts absolutely flexing on you. Views, emerald rivers, Julian Alps energy, lakes that look edited. This is the kind of landscape that makes you open your notes, app, and type. Why is nobody talking about this? Spoiler, soon they will be. Value, off the charts. You're getting world-class views on a regional train budget. That's genuinely rare. Your match if you want big scenery, low hype, and you secretly enjoy finding the best thing in the room before everyone else does. This one is for people who believe the journey is the destination. Vibes. Slow, premium, intentional. You settle in. The whole day becomes the experience. Panoramic windows, unhurried pacing, and that we're doing this properly, feeling. This isn't rushing through scenery, it's savoring it. Views, a full-day highlight reel of the Swiss Alps. Deep gorges, high mountain passes, iconic bridges. This route is basically Switzerland saying, yes, we're aware we're beautiful. Let us show you everything. Value, premium price, premium payoff. If it's right for you. If you're trying to do it cheaply, it might feel like overkill. But if you're celebrating something, honeymoon, anniversary, milestone birthday, or you simply want the Alps delivered to your seat as a full-day event, this is absolutely the one. Your match if honeymoon, milestone trip, or you want the most iconic Alps experience delivered as an all-day luxury event. As promised, pick your match in seconds. Want the most iconic wow in half a day? Bernina Express. Want raw, off-the-beaten-path epic on a budget? Belgrade bar. Want max scenery in under an hour? Flam Railway. Want castles plus vineyards plus fairy tale vibes for cheap? Rhine Valley Line. Want the best hidden gem for value plus views? Bohinj Railway. Want the all-day luxury Alps event? Glacier Express Europe doesn't have one best scenic train journey. It has the best one for you. Your vibe, your views, your value. So tell me in the comments, what's your combo? Luxury or budget? Alps, fjords or castles? Drop it below and I'll reply with your best match. Plus, what to pair it with nearby. If this helped, hit subscribe for more travel matchmakers. Because planning should feel exciting, not overwhelming. See you in the next one.